Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we're going to be making a vending machine. This video is dedicated to my best friend. I'm not going to say any names, but you know who you are. So without further ado, let's get started. For this craft, you will need 7 pieces of cardboard, and they're all exact 8 by 13 inches. And they're just pieces of cardboard. And you will also need some scrap cardboard, paint, and a paintbrush. And if this is a gift, then you can get any color paint that they like or any color paint that you like. I'm using black because it's just simple. And so I would just put some on my scrap cardboard and paint all my pieces. This might take a little while, and then it'll have to dry. So once you have the paint on there, I would sort of not get too much. I would just make sure to spread it out, because otherwise it'll dry faster. And if you do have too much paint on them, then it'll make the walls too heavy for your vending machine. Okay, here's one finished, and here's them all. So you're probably gonna be really tempted not to follow my strategy, but if you do, then it's so much easier because all of them are already dry. So it'll be way easier to get started. So now that I'm done painting, I'm going to pile up the pieces. And I'm going to take them to my work, where I'm going to be working. Let's go. Okay, here we are. So now we will put these to the side, and we will take one. We're going to start building our base. So we're going to take one, and another one, and we're gonna have one as the ground, and we're gonna have one as the side. So now to put these together, I will be using some hot glue and hot glue gun. I would get a ground-up to help with this, but if you don't have hot glue, then Elmer's glue will work as well. You'll just have to make sure it's really sturdy. So I'm going to put some glue along this line. Okay. Now, you gotta place your other wall on it quickly so the glue doesn't dry up. And just hold it for about 20 seconds, 10 to 20 seconds, until it's sturdy. Okay, now it's sturdy. And just to be extra sure, I'm going to add a little bit of glue. On the inside. And a little bit on the outside. Now, Once you think it's good, take your other side, and we're going to do the same on this side. Okay. So again, about 10 to 20 seconds, and then it will be sturdy because the hot glue will harden and it will be able to stand on its own. Okay, now I can let go, but again, I'm gonna add some glue on this side and on this side, just to make sure it's extra sturdy. So with hot glue, it does dry funny. So I'm going to take a piece of cardboard and I'm gonna slip it right in there just to hold it in the correct position. I'm just gonna give it a few seconds. Okay, I think it's good. I'm gonna take out this piece. Okay, now I'm going to put some glue down here. And we're gonna put our next piece right in there. You might need to push on the edges a little bit. Okay, I got it down. Now, like I said, we're just gonna hold it for a few seconds. Okay. Now it should be sturdy enough, and like before, I'm gonna add a little bit for extra sturdiness. Okay. Now I'm gonna add some hot glue right down here. And we're going to connect the two sides. And we're gonna hold it right there for 10 to 20 seconds. And this is some pressure, so it might be a little bit longer than that. Okay, so since it was a lot of pressure, I did blow on it a little bit. And I'm just gonna add a little bit more right up there for extra support. And then over here, we're gonna have to do the same thing. So we're gonna turn it and we're gonna put it right here. Okay. Now I'm gonna push this down. Okay, so like before, this is a lot of pressure, so we're gonna hold for a bit longer. Okay, so extra support. Okay, so now this side is finished. I am going to turn it around, and I will do the same on this side. Okay, here it is. Now we're gonna pick one wall and rip it off. I know that seemed unexpected, but that is part of it. Okay. So now we're gonna take another piece of cardboard, and we are going to align it right. Okay. Now we're going to add some glue. Wait, we have to, okay. Now we're gonna add some glue to the edges. Okay, there we go. So now we have 2 spots. Okay, so now, depending on what candy you choose for this, will decide how big your next piece has to be. And you have to make a piece that fits from here to here. So that piece is about 4 inches by 12, so it's right here. Okay. So with this one, we're gonna spin this around. And this one is gonna sit right here. So we're gonna apply some glue right here. And we're gonna put it right here. And like always, hold for about 10 to 20 seconds. And then I always like to blow on it. And then it'll be ready. And here we're gonna apply some glue right in here. And hold it down for 10 to 20 seconds. Okay. And the same on the other side. Okay. So then we're gonna push it down, and again, you know what I'm gonna say, 10 to 20 seconds. Okay. And now add that extra layer of glue here and in here. Okay. And now we're gonna turn this around. Okay. Now we have one last piece, and we're gonna put it right here. So we're gonna take our glue and get the bottom with glue. And we're gonna slide it on. And we're gonna hold, okay? Okay, now the sides. Hold. Okay. Add a little extra glue. Okay. Now we're gonna add some glue here. Okay. Hold. Okay. Okay, this side has a lot of pressure, so we're gonna need to hold that one for a little longer. Okay. There we go. So now you can get in from the top. Okay. Now we have a small piece, and we also have a bigger piece, and this is 1 inch by 13 inches, and this is 7 by 12. So we're gonna put this one. So we'll take this one and slide it up in here. And we're gonna take this one and glue it right here. So let's put the glue. Okay, hold. Okay, and now we're gonna put some on this side and hold. And then on this side and hold. Ready. Okay. Okay. Now I have another piece of cardboard, and this is 9 by 10 inches. And this one is going to go right in here, separate the two. So we're going to put the glue right in the middle, right here. Okay, I'm gonna put that. In there. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna add some to the side. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna flip it back around. And down here, in each one, we're going to mark a circle. Or whatever a circle you can manage. Not too great, but hey, we're not Picassos. Okay, let's go back to the painting session. And here we have a 6 by 5 inch. And this also needs to be painted. I'm gonna put a little on there. And we're gonna paint it. And remember, like what you poured from the beginning, if it was about as much as me, then you will be good to the end. And if you do pour more, then That's not great, but hey, it's fine. Wow, this thing is really wiggly. And because of this video, I actually made up a saying. There's always enough paint. You just have to know how to spread it. So, okay. I did it. And now we're gonna bring it back here. Okay. Now we're gonna make about a halfway mark, which would be like right here. One, two, three. Okay. And now we're gonna cut along the line. Okay. Now. Oops. Yep. Now we make sure they're even. Fair enough. And we're gonna get a few more. Okay, so I got 4 more, and they're all the same as the first one. So in all, I have 6 now. And now I am going to put them together. So it would be 3 and 3. Okay. Now you can choose your style for this one. This one, you can either do 3 and 3 or 4 and 4. I wanted to do 4 and 4, so I added 2 more. And they're a little bit wet because they were so small. And I accidentally put too much paint. But we can start with the gluing. So to do the gluing, we're gonna need 2 at a time. And we're gonna need to glue them like this. So we're gonna glue along this line. Okay. Okay. Now we glue both sides to each other. And we're gonna put the glue in and the inside. Okay. I think that's good. Now we're gonna do our next side. So we're gonna apply the glue, and this is more of a rocky side. So we're gonna go slower for this guy. Okay, and press it, hold, okay. Now we're gonna do the last one here, so we're gonna put glue here and here. And we're gonna place this one right there. And hold. Okay, here is our first one. Now we're gonna do the same for this one. Okay, now we have two. We're gonna pick them up and carefully set them in our structure. And make sure they're around the holes that you made. Okay. Now, one at a time, we're gonna flip them over. And put some hot glue on the bottom. Okay. Okay, and we're gonna slide it in and push it down. Okay, now this one. Okay, I'm gonna put this one right in there too. Okay, I'm gonna let those set for a few seconds to cool. Okay, now that they're dry, we need to cut the holes. Okay, I'm gonna cut these holes in a little bit. But right now, I have this piece of cardboard, and it is 1.5 inches by 12. And here, I'm going to take a pencil, and I'm going to mark it a big side and the small side twice. Big. Well, actually, this one's too small. Okay, big and small. So we have big, small, big, small. Now we're gonna cut on the lines. Okay, now I have a big piece, small piece, big piece, small piece. I'm gonna take the small pieces and put some hot glue on them. And then I'll put them onto the big pieces. Okay, we're gonna let these cool. And then we're gonna set them to the side to cool. Okay, now we'll need 2 bands, any color, and 4 hooks, any color. And, oops, I dropped one. Right here. And we're gonna take 2 hooks, each band. And we're gonna push the hook around each side of the rubber band. Here's one. Let's do this one. Okay. Here it is. Okay. Now we're gonna take our things and we are going to put them right into these holes right here. Okay, here they are. Okay, these are ready. And we're gonna slide them right in. Okay, here they are. Now they are ready to go in, but first we have to make a little hole. So I'm gonna take my knife and I'm just gonna poke a little bit down. There we go. And then down here. Okay. Now I'll cut the hole. Okay, there are the holes. They're in here.
And it makes sense because it's called Lucy Longway, so she gets lost and she got lost.
Okay, so now we're gonna take our little, whatever these things are called, and we're gonna slip them in through this pink band. And right through the hole. Okay, make sure it covers the hole. And then do the second one. There, make sure this one's covering the hole. Okay. Now, let's put this up there. Okay, now you can pull them out. Yep. And push them back in whenever. Okay. Now we're almost done. Finally, we'll need a piece of black cardboard, some clear tape. Usually I would use the bigger kind, but actually wait, I have an idea. I have this tape. So I'm gonna rip a piece that's just the size of the cardboard. And then I'm gonna cut it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, and I'm gonna put this half on, half off, right here on this piece of cardboard. Now I'm gonna bring it here. And I'm gonna set it and right here in the back. We're gonna fold down the tape. We'll make sure your top is aligned and fold down the tape. Okay, I filled the whole back with tape. And now we come from the front and see if it opens. And it does. It's not necessarily pretty in here, but it opens. So, now we choose what we're putting in there. I chose peanut butter pretzels, or we call nuggies. So I'm gonna get a piece of blank paper. I asked for blank paper. Oh well. Well, we're gonna fold this in half and cut along the line. Now we're gonna write our label. Peanut butter filled pretzels. And I might do these. Okay. Now we're gonna flip these over and we're gonna apply glue to the back. For this, you only need a little bit. And you don't have to use hot glue or super glue. Okay, now you're going to carefully attach it to your vending machine. There we go. Okay, now time to fill in the pretzels.
He doesn't like those.
Okay. Okay, they're all filled up. Time to test it out. So I had to switch to not pretzel nuggets, to fishies because my hole wasn't big enough. Don't mind the sign. If yours is big enough, great. So let's test it. Oh, look down here in our tray. Here's some fishies. Mmm, so good. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you love this video and make this craft and give it to someone, and I hope they love it as much as I did. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Bye. Disclaimer, so here, when I cut the holes, here, I didn't show this to you guys, but all you have to do is put your knife or scissors in there and just cut a size big enough for your thing. And second disclaimer, when I had you guys randomly rip off the wall, that was a mistake, but it was not supposed to be there. So if you watch this video first, don't glue it on. Bye guys.